the standard built by hand.
Hey guys, and welcome back to The Standard. I'm Liz.
And I'm Kevin.
And today we're talking about storm damage.
Yes, and we need to go right into it because it's a major, major topic.
But first, sip or skip.
Okay, I guess I'll drink it today. Oh, look, looks like some's already been taken. Like this might be our second time taping this.
So you might see that the coffee has been drank a little bit. And someone in here, I'm not naming names because that'd be rude to him, but they were pretty stupid. And the sound wasn't working on the first take.
Stupid's a bad word.
Don't swivel.
I'm going to get me one of these.
I think you're high on caffeine.
I think so too. I think add this on top of the Alani. And that's outstanding. So, I like this. I think I'm going to give it an 8 again. And my guess is that it's an interesting change of pace for me because usually she tries to poison me with not iced coffee and
You can do it.
whatever those other things are called. You know, it's coffee, but it's called fancy coffee. So this is
Espresso.
just half and half coffee, real coffee, and vanilla and honey.
Oh my gosh, how'd you get that?
Wow, I don't know.
Crazy.
It's so good.
Anyways,
It's an 8.
he enjoys it. Apparently a little too much. Mind you, he's had that, an Alani, and then Alani pre-workout. All today. And it's,
5 to 1.
yeah, he has a problem. If everybody could just comment some nice words and of inspiration to get him through this tough time in his life, and maybe break the addiction. Thank you. So, after a big storm like this, homeowners might think, well, I don't have a leak, we're safe. But why is that wrong?
Yeah, so especially with this storm, which was literally the biggest hail we've ever seen in Chicagoland. I believe they said it was 4-inch hail or maybe 3.8, where before it was like 3.4. So our hail this time was large enough, but sort of soft enough and broken enough to where you might not see the damage from the ground. So basically, if you got up on your gutter edge or from a 2-story window, look down, because don't go on a ladder, you'll see like the shingles, and you might not be able to see that they're indented. And the granules still might be there now, but they're loose because they were just damaged. And so then over time, those granules will wear away. They'll cause black mark. It'll deteriorate your shingles, and your shingles won't last that long. Another easy way to see a granule loss is if you see it at the bottom of your downspouts in a couple of days after they work their way down the roof.
Okay, I just actually saw someone on one of our neighboring Facebook page groups. They shared a post saying that they have granule loss, but it's a brand new roof. Why is that? And it's not always the installer or the manufacturer's fault, right?
Yeah, so a lot of shingle manufacturers, they have what they kind of loosely call packaging granules. So there's actually loose granules in the packages. And so a new roof will have, in essence, shipping granule loss right off the bat. So you could have a new roof put on, and a few days later, you see those same granules down at the bottom of your downspouts. Now, shingle we use, Malarkey, because it's a rubber mix with asphalt, doesn't really have that much granule shipping loss like that.
So what can somebody see from the ground and know that they have damage?
Yes, because you want to stay off the ladder and be safe. So you can walk around your house. Let's just start in the front of your house. Look up. Just see if you can see any visible signs in your shingles. But you want to add to that, right? You want to make a story of damage. So start at your front. Look at your aluminum downspouts. Look at your aluminum gutters. Look at your landscaping lights on the front. Look at your aluminum garage door trim or your front door trim. Your aluminum around your windows, and then kind of do that all the way around your house, and even take notes or pictures of what you see. And then in your backyard, you can look at patio furniture. And this hail could have been fast enough or heavy enough to damage your outdoor grill. So your propane grill, it would take, if your propane grill is damaged, you have damage on your roof. That's almost guaranteed. I had a State Farm adjuster one time tell me that if he ever sees damage on a power vent, that means the roof is damaged because it's thicker metal. Like, you know what I didn't say? Like, if you're in a backyard and you look up and you still have the aluminum square mushroom vents that we call them, the roof vents, if you see those are damaged, that's another good sign. Now, however, that's very, very soft metal.
Okay, we've seen this talked about multiple times before, but my neighbor's roof has hail damage. They're getting an insurance claim and it's covered. Why might my house not have that same damage?
War story time with Kevin. However, it's not really a war story time. So back in 2006, Plainfield had a big storm. And I'll even leave the name of the insurance company out of this, even though they're one of the big boys here in Illinois. So basically what I'm getting to, it all depends on the human being or the adjuster that comes out to your house that day from your insurance company or assigned to your insurance company. So we were doing this job in the middle that was insured by the same company that surrounded this house. Literally all like 6, 7 houses were this one insurance company. They all got approved and the one in the middle did not. And I asked that adjuster, I said, I'm doing that roof and that roof, and I know these guys were all approved. How is this one not? And he goes, the storm just didn't hit here. So now I am kind of poking fun at that insurance company. However, seriously, it's like a tornado. A tornado could wipe out one house and not do any damage to the house next to it. It's the same thing with a hailstorm. A hail could literally hit your neighbor's house and you might not have damage. However, most of the times you do. Hailstorms are a little bit bigger, widespread.
And people usually think about roofs when it comes to hail damage, but could that happen to your siding too?
Oh yeah, great point. I actually left that out of your inspection going around your house. So siding is a little bit more particular. The hail we had on Tuesday was more of a straight down hail. When siding gets damaged, it's coming on an angle. And sometimes siding's easy to see. You'll see holes in vinyl siding. Aluminum siding, sometimes you'll have to take a flashlight up to the side to see little peck and holes in it. That's what's smaller hail. But the tricky thing on aluminum siding is it could be cracked where the lap is on the siding, and the crack will be like facing up, and you won't even see it from the ground. Know that when you inspect your house for damage, you might not see what a roofing siding company will be looking for. And
after every big storm like this, we do tons of inspections. Yes. What's the number one mistake you see homeowners making?
And this is kind of hard to even find out, right? Not going with your local contractor that's been there forever. So, an episode we did, I think the last one or two ago, literally anyone could be a contractor right now. And they're going to be knocking on the doors. The quote you'll hear is, we're doing a job, or we just signed up your neighbor across the street or down the street or on the next block. We know we're getting people approved for damage. Go with the local company that you know will be here years down the road to, one, help you with another project, or two, fix any issues they might have. So, side tangent, 2016, storm went through Oak Forest, Illinois. 2016 and a half, our repair department, service department started up because we were literally repairing roofs that were months old because the homeowners went with a company that just knocked on the door and said they could get them a free roof. And months down the road, they were gone and their roofs were leaking.
Yeah, the world of storm chasers is scary. Even one of our salesmen came in today and said that he was at a gas station and a truck with a roofing company or construction bros, whatever, was on it, and they were out of Missouri.
Yeah, the interesting about this storm in particular is the storm from 2 years ago hit like all of Orland Park, Tinley Park, so that was a massive storm over a vast area. This storm was kind of more particular in a line of like a little bit of Plainfield, some of Naperville, some of Lisle, Woodridge, Darien, Downers Grove. So it was kind of a line. But then there was also another line, like in Kankakee where the tornadoes hit. Then there was another line up north. So this one's kind of unique because it's like 3 different paths. Or like I said before, it was like all of Orland Park. So, but what you'll get, like he said, like the rep saw, people will be coming in from wherever in the United States for this storm. I just watch our last video about this situation. Once again, I saw a Facebook post asking for sales reps and crews to come work this storm in Downers Grove, Woodridge, Lisle, Illinois.
That's scary because they're not just coming here because there's a need for it. There's plenty of roofing companies around here.
Yeah, they're literally storm chasers.
So is this something that people need to deal with right away, or can they take time, take months?
Yeah, no, you don't have to rush into this. So check with your insurance agent, and you should have up to a year to file the claim. And honestly, a lot of people, so in the 24 storm, like once again, that hit Orland, we didn't solicit, we didn't do anything. We just had our past customers come to us. And some of them came 9 months later. And they literally just said, I didn't want to be caught up in all of the stuff going on. Because if you're in I keep on telling war stories, but Oak Forest was really nailed. Like you would wake up in the morning at 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and all you would hear is generators and compressors going because everybody was getting their roofs done and siding.
So at what point should a homeowner stop guessing and call a professional for an inspection?
If you're in the area and you actually got the hail and you even see 1 or 2 things around your house, call your local contractor to come out and take a look. It doesn't hurt. If you call your insurance company first, so you're kind of caught in 2 different worlds here, right? If you call your insurance company first, they're going to say, did you call a contractor? If you call some contractors, they might say, did you call your insurance company first? So you could get the finger pointing right from the get-go because honestly, they're both busy right now. So, yesterday, 2026, March 12th, today's March 12th, we scheduled 24 appointments between 4 reps. You call us right now, we'll get to you like next Tuesday or Wednesday. And that's okay to wait, unless you got a hole in your skylight or something like that. But then again, we can make circumstances for that. So we're not going to sit here in this storm and say, call your insurance company. But I guarantee you your insurance agent's probably going to be like, did you call a roofing company?
And you know what's great for this scenario?
I think I do, but what?
Being a part of our Stan's Care Club.
Yeah.
And why would that be great for this scenario?
So you get part of it, you get priority booking for when another storm happens. We already have record of when we came out in the fall or in the spring or in the summer to do our twice a year inspection. So we have pictures of what you look like. So the big thing about that, and this is actually a great point that you didn't even know you made, but it's great.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know I'm great.
She's great. We did a new roof. I think it was for the Orland storm. And then literally like 4 months later, it got hit by hail. And no, I'm sorry. It was years, I forgot the whole story, but we had pictures from when we did the job to compare it to the pictures of when the storm hit.
Oh, wow.
And so we were able to say, Mr. Insurance Agent, Mr. Insurance Adjuster, here's what it looked like 1, 2, 3, 5 years ago, 6 months ago, and here's what it looks like after the storm. We have damage. So, and our care club will have that because we'll have all the pictures.
Join the Stan's Care Club today.
Yes.
For how much?
$35 a month or $420 paid up one time up for the whole year.
And that's just not money that you're giving away. It goes into Stan's Bucks, which you can use for a future roof replacement. Yeah,
and with that, you get a 1-year gutter cleaning, standard gutter cleaning, 1 story, up to like 200 feet, I think it was. And anything, there's a lot of 2 stories. Anything over and above that will be a minimal upcharge for that. But try getting your gutters cleaned for $420.
you can't.
Right.
Unless you're doing it yourself. Not safe.
Watch all the ladder videos.
Back with insurance, some homeowners are worried that this will affect their insurance rates or that their insurance will drop them. Is that a possibility?
So I can only give you sort of hearsay because I just had this conversation with my own insurance agents literally a month or two ago. Current state, 2026. Insurance companies have been losing money over the last couple of years. Once again, this is hearsay. This is secondhand information that I'm saying. So you got to talk to your agent. You got to talk to your insurance company. However, your deductibles are going to be, if they're not already, based on a percentage of your house, whether that's 1%, 2%, or 3%. Your roofs, your exterior will be a different deductible set than the inside of your house. What he said to me was that, yes, if someone starts having 2 claims, they're going to be dropped. That's literally what he said. I think that's pretty, harsh. But even if he's wrong and it's 3, what are you going to do? You just had 3-inch hail hit your house. You probably need to make that claim. Just know that if you made a claim 5 years ago, 10 years ago for another roof or siding or car or flood in your home, it's going to be tough times ahead of you for your insurance. And that's something that a roofing company cannot answer for you. The door knocker cannot say, I'm going to get this covered for you 100%. Maybe 5 years ago they were able to say that because they could really work them hard. Not anymore. You are just a number. And if you're a lost number to them, they don't want you anymore.
Okay. That was depressing.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know what
You got some hard truth there, but once again, just, go with someone that is local, that is willing to help you with the insurance. But, so in Illinois, I cannot talk policy with your insurance company. My contract will be with you. Your policy is with your insurance company. That's I can't do a triangle, but that's not a triangle. That's not a triangle of communication. That's
an arrow.
right. I'm with you and you're with them, not her, but you're with them. Now, what I can talk with them is we will provide you a scope of work per building code, per manufacturer specifications. That we can discuss with the insurance company. Say, here's the proper scope of work. Because your insurance company, that insurance adjuster that comes to your house, they're not from here. They'll come from Texas. They'll come from Florida. There's no way that person knows our building codes. So it's not like they're trying to do something negatively for you. Every adjuster I've ever met, they want to pay because you know what? That makes their job a lot easier. If they find the damage, they pay for the damage. Guess what? The homeowner is not calling their agent. The homeowner is not calling the adjuster. We don't have to have conversations with scope of work. So they just want their job easy. And the easiest way is for us to provide them a scope, not pricing. I can't legally talk pricing with them in the state of Illinois. And most contractors can't.
So that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching The Standard. And if you need anything from us,
give us a call at 708-448-4100 or visit the website at www.stansroofinginsiding.com.
you could
This
just
is the
not say it.
standard,
I know,
red,
but
white, and
I'm
blue.
old.
Built
That's
on
what we
sweat,
do.
faith, and follow through. From siding strong to decks that
Okay.
last. We honor
Bye.
the future, respect the past. In every nail and every board, we give our word and something more. Home by home, we take our stand.
I'm
This
trying
is
to
the
measure my heart
standard
rate. It
built
won't
by
even measure
hand.
the opposite.
Please go chug some water. Eat something. Are you just going to leave that there now?
Yeah, why not?
I was wondering why you were leaving it somewhere you can't see.
Oh, well, the TV's usually there.
Doesn't have to be.
In fact, I should just move it up.
Ow! Son of a... And he's Kevin. Today, we're talking about storm damage.
Actually, too, that was derogatory of me to say that. That's teenagers. Because you know what? It doesn't matter what age people are. They just go like this and they can't focus on anything else. So actually, I was able to do 2 things at once because I acknowledged the whole situation.
Can you just say it, Kevin?
1 second.
I can do both.
Okay. Whoa. I almost tipped over and died.
That would have been great for ratings.
But my swatter saved my life.
It definitely didn't. Please get that nasty bug-infested thing out of my face. Do I have to start over again?
Ooh, listen.
Please, I'm gonna die.
Ooh, sip or skip again. I don't see a light on. Is it working?
Literally go find a roof. No, I think we're good.
Test.
Okay.
Bad word.
Poo-poo head?
No more bad words.
Now I have you threatening me on tape.
Whatever.
Please drink the damn coffee.
Oh, hey, before we move on to the serious subject, how do you like our background? Yes. Exciting news coming soon with the Stan's Standard Podcast Studio.
We'll see. As you've noticed, the past 12 episodes have all been in different locations.
We should go outside. Not right now. The next episode. Okay.
I think you're actually... Okay. So, Kevin, after a big storm like this,
I can't stop smiling.
you have so much caffeine in you. This is going to be like the smelt it thing all over again.
Oh, I'm crying.
Do you need to do some jumping jacks
No.
to work off the...
Oh my gosh.
I'm like concerned.
I like coffee.
Do I need to take you somewhere?
Oh, let's check the heart rate.
Did you just touch your chest?
Well, I did that as a joke.
I'm going to have a panic attack. Stop.
Jake cannot watch this video. Not that he watches it anyway. Okay. I actually feel fine. I feel giddy, but I feel fine.
Okay.
Screw the Alani. I like coffee. It's not reading yet.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead. No. Your
Go
roof.
drink some water.
Your roof. No, we got to keep it going.
I'm so stressed out.
I have no wind.
Oh my god, you're slurring your words.
Fine. Here you go. Here's your pun. If your smoker is damaged, your roof is smoked.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll be here all weekend. House for damage. So how do you like the Jordan, right?
Are you asking me or
Sure,
them?
yeah. How do you like it?
I don't know. I'll have to see when I'm editing this.
How do you like the true goat? The true 23
I've literally
goat?
never fought you on this, so I don't
I
know
know.
why you're trying to...
No, I know she hasn't. And I'm not out looking for a fight in the comments either, but...
Some LeBron lovers gonna be, like LeBron lover 57 is gonna be in the comments yelling at us.
Oh my gosh.
And I can't wait.
You know what? If there's enough comments about the people thinking that LeBron is the GOAT, I mean, he is the GOAT of flop a lot. He is that GOAT.
Oh no.
But yeah. Anyways, it's just a great picture. Story behind the picture is I've always liked this picture, and my daughter saw it in a mall place one time, and my kids got it for me for Christmas. So that's the story behind that picture.